Hey everyone, it's me, your favorite math teacher. I wanted to make a video for you just to kind of explain how online learning is going to look for our class for the foreseeable future. I feel like it has been forever since I have seen you guys and talked to you. I had a fantastic spring break. We went to London, and then we also were over in Jerusalem and Jordan. We had a great time. Here's a picture of me and my husband. We got to ride a camel. And let me tell you, it was a bumpy camel ride, just like this unforeseen road that we're on could be a little bit bumpy. But I want you to know we're in this together. And since I've come home, my family and I have been on quarantine. Today we are currently on day 9 of spending a lot of time together as a family. Ladies, I hope you don't look like these lovely pictures whenever we come back together. If you do, I will still love you just as much. But yeah, I've been stuck at home with my 3 boys for roughly 9 days. Please send help, which brings me to our first extra credit opportunity. If you'd like, you can go ahead and deliver me some coffee. I'll give you an A for the quarter. Just kidding, can't do that. But I do hope that you wash your hands. This little guy struggled. He can't necessarily do that. But I hope you guys are staying healthy. I do miss you. And I do hope that we will be together again this year. But until then, I want to talk to you about some tools that we're going to be using to stay successful here in math class. There are going to be 3 main tools that we will use to guide us. The first thing is YouTube, which you guys have been using the YouTube channel already throughout the year, hopefully whenever you've been reviewing and going over lessons from the class. So if you've forgotten, the name that you're going to search is Sarah Vorpahl, and you'll find my YouTube channel. So that's where all of our lessons are going to be going through. The next thing, you should have received an email from me, I think on Tuesday, about logging into the Big Ideas math textbook. This must be done in order to accomplish anything via online learning for our class. And then the next thing that you're going to really want to use is Rediker. This is just the normal school portal that we've been using all year where your grades have been. All of your assignments are also going to be in here for the upcoming future. Next up, just as a reminder, if you have not logged into Remind, you need to do that. So go to the app. Our class code is @S4Paul. But I'm going to be able to communicate a lot through the Remind app. It's a very simple and easy way just to shoot me a text if you've got a question about something going on. So please make sure that you are on Remind and that you will be using these 3 main tools to help us through our online learning. Next up, this is the email basically that I had sent to you. All but 12 of you are on the Big Ideas portal. So for those last 12 of you, please go ahead and look through these instructions. This is going to be the details. You'll enter this access code right here to get you on there. It should take 5 minutes or less to get you logged in, but this is how we're going to do all our homework assignments, and then tests and quizzes are all going to be going through this Big Ideas portal also. So all along throughout the year, there's been different due dates that have been on our portal. I will continue to give you the due dates that are on the portal to let you know kind of when I would like you to complete the assignments. However, all of the assignments are not technically going to be due until the end of the week on Friday at midnight. I would not suggest waiting until then. But you'll see I've given you due dates along the way in the portal of my suggested dates of when I think it would be good for you to complete the assignments by. So we've done a few flipped classrooms this year. This is no different than a flipped classroom. What I'll be doing in the portal is I will actually be attaching your fill-in-the-blank notes. It'll be there on the calendar and in the assignment where you can see on the portal. If you can, I would suggest printing the notes. Then you can fill them in as you watch the video. Make sure you keep them in a safe place in a notebook somewhere, because when and if we return, we'll have a notebook check and I will be expecting to see the notes that you've taken during the online learning. If you don't have access to a printer, that's okay. Just take your notes on notebook paper. You'll just have to pause the video, write down the questions, but I'll still accept your notes on a piece of notebook paper if you do not have access to printing off the notes that I have attached in the Plus portal. So I'm sure parents and students both, you guys are probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed about online learning. Oddly enough, teachers are also feeling overwhelmed by this online learning. So I wanted to ease our way into this first week. So what I'm doing is this is just going to be review of what we did a while ago before spring break, our first spring break. So our first lesson is going to be covering 9.1. You're going to actually go to the YouTube video and you'll hear a lesson that was recorded in class previous to spring break. You're going to rewatch that video and take the notes. There will be a new homework assignment. This homework assignment is covering 9.1, but it's different than the assignment that you had done before spring break. What I want you to do is go to the portal, read the instructions and the details for the assignment very carefully. And in here is where you're going to find the Big Ideas portal. That will have the 9.1 assignment. This is not the same assignment that's mentioned at the end of the YouTube video. So you're not going to have to go and try to find those questions that are in the YouTube video. Instead, it will be 10 questions on Big Ideas, and it's just labeled 9.1 homework. I also put a link on it through the Plus portal that you can find it. But your very first assignment is going to be to rewatch 9.1 and then do an assignment from a homework assignment that's linked in the portal. The discussion board is something that's totally new that we've never done before, but if you go to the overview page of our class, you'll scroll down until you see a box labeled discussion. This is on the Plus portal where you find your assignments and different things like that. You have one discussion question to complete in the Rediker or the student portal that I want you to go over. Well, there's actually 3 parts, but one discussion. This is going to be a quiz grade, and it will be a reflection of something you learned here in this video. I'm also asking you to tell me what your Remind username is so that I know who you are if you're texting me through Remind. And then I'll also ask you for your username through the Big Ideas portal. And that's just so that you also know how to easily access the book. Because if you don't have access to the Big Ideas portal, you're not going to be successful because you won't be able to get the homeworks and the quizzes and the tests. So this discussion board, the very first one I want you to do is complete it after watching this video, at least by Monday night at 11:59 p.m. So I wanted to give you a list of all the items that I'm going to be looking for next week. All of this will also be on the regular portal, but the first thing I want you to do is download the Big Ideas Math Book online. The instructions are above in this video, and also you received an email about it. Once again, most of you have done that already, so I'm looking forward to seeing the last 12 of you download that Big Ideas Math Book. Next up, you're going to be watching 2 videos. It's the videos that I've recorded previous to spring break. So you're going to be watching the 9.1 video. I want you to take the notes and then also complete the homework. Remember, it's not the homework that is at the end of the YouTube video, but instead it's going to be the attached link there that you'll see in the portal, and it will be 10 problems. Next up, you're going to be watching the 9.2 video, take the notes, and then complete the 9.2 homework assignment. And the last thing you're going to do is complete the discussion board, answering 3 questions on the portal about this video. So those are going to be the things I'm looking for that will actually be graded for next week. So lastly, just some tips of how to be successful. Make sure you're checking your emails regularly. Stay connected with Remind. Remember, you can text me through Remind, and you can also email me at any point. I'm also going to be at home attempting to homeschool 3 little kiddos, so I will try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Make sure that you log into both the Big Ideas portal and your student parent school account portal. And then my last piece of advice for being successful, don't wait until the last minute to complete your assignments. Some of you like to get your stuff done right away, and you'll be able to accomplish all of this. You can do it within a day if you wanted to. But my tip to you is please do not wait until the last minute. And please know I am here praying for you. I love you all, and good luck. Let me know if there's anything I can do to be of help.